Hello everybody, how are you guys doing? Hope that you guys are having a fantastic day. Today we're doing a little reviewing, which is the first time that I will be doing this, so we'll see how it goes. Just a little warning, I want to let you guys know this video that was sent to me is very dark. The brightness on it is very, very low, but I figure, hey, it's all good. The person who sent me this was DJ Cloaker. He's a homie. If you watch my Twitch, you should know him. He's either in my chat or he's playing with me sometimes here and there. He's a homie. He enjoys some monster gameplay, so that's what we will be reviewing. And yeah, let's just go and jump right into it. Alrighty, so just jumping right into it, as you can see, he's there. All the players in the game, Bobotic, I do know Bobotic, he's a homie. We also have Cinevel, don't know them. I do not know Invection or Antisocial, but you know, they can be anybody. So he actually does take full time to transform here, but that's actually really lucky that the Faith just try to go right by him. Very, very easy hit, nothing really to talk about there. He's just gonna commit to chase here. Not actually a bad idea since she didn't get a very good head start. If she had lightning fast 2 or maybe even 3, I would say just back off and try to find somebody else, but since she doesn't, no reason not to just keep going for her. That's down. He's only around about 40 seconds into the game, which is a really, really good head start. One thing to keep in mind whenever you're playing monster or teen is if your monster has 4 hits, you want to try to have a 1 stigma on them, or at least have weapons ready to get that stigma. Now he does actually find, I believe, Bobotic here. He does just do a little chasing, very nice. Now there he could have actually played around that just a little bit like better, but it didn't really hinder him at all. He does not know the audio right away, so he checks the shock station. Not too bad getting that hit, but now Invection does have a Molotov, which is not the best weapon that you want. There's the brightness that I was talking about coming in and being really dark. He's almost enraged, but since he got that down on Antisocial earlier, he does need that 1 more hit. Now he's gonna just keep chasing Bobotic. He actually backs off here. Interesting idea. I would have just hard chased. Just because since you know the only weapon on the board is a Molotov right now, you can hard chase. You really can. You just got to play a lot of things with your ears here. He can hear them, very nice. That's going to be a hit here in just a second, which is going to get him as enraged. Couple swings and a miss. That's all right. That's all right. Trust me, I would know. Swinging is impressively hard in this game. He's gonna chase down Cinevel here. I'm going to assume that, you know, they're gonna try to go to their teammate, so trying to follow them is actually not a bad idea, just because, as you know, Leo is one of the only people who has a weapon, and if Cinevel knows where the weapon is on the board, then, you know, no reason not to go to it. And so, you know, DJ chasing here just to try to find the person isn't too bad of an option. Now, he's going to be able to probably get this down here in just a second. He took that corner a little wide. He's going to go down here. Interesting pathing. So, with the enrage, there's a lot of times that you... Ooh, that was actually very good from them. They might get that? Oh, they do. Very nice for them. Right there, he actually could have... Hold on, we're going to go back a few seconds. Right there, as you can see... hold on, we got to go back a tiny bit further. So the Molotov is gone now, right? So this swing is a little early, but that's fine. If you just keep moving through it, right, you're not in too bad of a spot. So if you just keep going, yeah, he looked to the right there. That actually wasn't too bad of an idea. They had a very good play there. The Molotov was not a bad move at all. Now, I will say he is running immune. That is one thing to note here. So that means that as soon as his armor breaks, there's no leap that can be had, which means that if you know that you have immune, you generally want to try to leap right before your armor's about to break. Even if you're already in the middle of damage, that's still just like an extra 2 meters or so that can net you like surviving. Now he did try to leap into it. That was kind of an interesting leap. Generally here you don't want to leap into it because whenever there's a Molotov, right, the general thought process is oh hey, as soon as the leap is gone or the armor's gone, I should probably throw this because there's no way that they'll get out of it. And so generally there you would want to push up right behind this little area right here, right? And then you would want to either just juke them out or leap towards them, or if they throw the Molotov at you or they start to swing, just dive to the side. You can dive over to here, you can dive over into that corner. Now that corner is kind of a death corner. I know it's really, really hard to see, sorry about that, but there is a little corner there where there's this thing blocking it off. But I would say optimally you just want to go here. Even if your armor shatters, that's fine. So he definitely leaped a bit early. His armor was fine, but he really got a little bit too greedy there, unfortunately. He went for the best thing that he could get, and he unfortunately got punished for it, but it does make sense. Now, another thing to note is that 2 weapons are completely off the field now, which is really, really good. He does spawn in a very good position. Chances of there being another weapon up by now, pretty high. As you can see that Cineville has not healed. So that generally means either they just haven't really been doing anything and that's really rough for them. Or, oh, Antisocial actually gets a weapon here. That also, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Cineville might have a weapon, but Antisocial for sure now we know has a weapon. DJ does have Detect on Wart, so he could actually do a quick little check just holding his Q key. For most people, that is a nice F, but you know, keybinds. He's just doing a few quick checks. There's nobody here. I would definitely have echoed quite a while ago. He echoes now. I would have done that probably around 15 seconds ago just to mostly get some more info on who all has weapons. There are 2 weapons on the board, and he knows which he knows at least one person that has a weapon, and he also knows which weapon that is. Now he also knows who does not have a weapon here, and that is the Leo. Bobotic most likely does not have a weapon yet, so it is probably Antisocial and Cineville. And one of the weapons is a flamethrower, which is fantastic at kiting against Wart or dolls or werewolf. Doesn't matter. All the monsters, absolutely fantastic. Very good hit. He only needs one more hit to be enraged. Honestly, here, I would not try to force enrage yet. Just try to go for the hits. My main critique right now about this game is that I think that he's trying to play around getting enraged a little too much. Like, even if you're 2 hits into getting enraged and you only need one more to get enraged, sometimes it's a good idea, but generally it's not really all that worth it. Yep, force him to waste a little bit. You want to back off here. Yeah, no, that's a little... Yeah, no, you totally... Oh, very nice. Yeah, she actually sprayed that. She sprayed that right at the ground, which was very unfortunate for her. He definitely could have leaped into that. He could have pushed that. Yeah, if he just keeps playing around this, he'll be fine. That was a rough leap. Generally, you just want to push down on that and make sure to hold your leap. Very good hit. He is enraged now. Bobotic and Antisocial are going to be the 2 primary targets, unless he just says screw it and goes for the injured with a weapon, which is not a bad idea. If she was just injured, I would say, nah, that's fine. You don't really need to go after her. Try to save your enrage, but due to the fact that she does have a weapon, getting a weapon out is going to be really good. That shock sphere is going to be very, very terrifying. He does actually get away though. Armor and leap are both back. He could Q here, which is his his echolocation. Very good decision. He armors, he goes for it. That's going to be a hit in a second, possibly not. Oh, there it is. Very nice. Good hit, good hit. Now I could not tell who that was. I'm sure that he was able to figure that out. I think that was Bobotic, who is the Jess currently. I'm not 100% sure on that though. I guess that we'll see in a little bit. Not a bad idea, just using your leaps to navigate around the map faster. It can be a little scary, but if you have your armor just sitting there, you're normally pretty okay. Obviously, there can be a Renegade Slingshot or Molotov that can come out of nowhere and just absolutely dunk on your entire soul. So there's another flamethrower that's up, and that is Antisocial's, actually. Okay, so Shock Sphere, not a bad idea eating it. Very, very nice, actually. That was a beautiful play. Once again, a little hard to see. It's all good though. Flamethrower still in play. Not too much time taken off of it. The soda, yeah, very, very good good decision from the teens there. That's gonna be a free hit. Cyndavel pushing way too hard there without any backup. They're like, even if Invection has a weapon, he's just not there right now. The armor, a little early since you don't hear any audio right now. Just gonna check around in a couple corners. He's gonna have his echo. Oh. So Invection does have a weapon, but did not count out the armor and was not able to get that. Flamethrower, that's about like 0.8 seconds wasted on the flamethrower, which is quite a bit. They're gonna go down. So one thing that I'm seeing DJ try to do is try to do a lot of mind games. And in this game, the audio is too clear, and so it makes it very hard to do big mind games like this. Obviously, there's like small things that you can do around small pillars and whatnot, but for the most part, it's just not really too viable of a strat. Obviously, there are some areas, but for the most part, you can just W key towards them and make sure to armor and leap, you know, soon enough, and make sure to not die. Now, 3 weapons are on the board. A flamethrower that's probably down to about 40 charge left. An RC that is brand new. He's going to probably get taken out here unless he gets this hit, which he does. The Chompy Bar gets eaten. Interesting decision. There was no real need to eat the Chompy Bar, but I don't think that it matters due to how late it was. He's probably gonna go, yeah, he's probably gonna die here. Yes, he is. So there. The issue with that was that he knows that there's an RC in the game, right? That's the really important part here. He knows that the RC is in the game. Now, as soon as you come out to here, right? I believe that this distance right here was not enough to catch the person who has the RC. We saw them earlier. They're like right behind this wall. Well, they're like 2 layers behind this wall. As you can see, right. It's up here in a second. Well, first you can see exactly where it comes from, but he does actually get a really good peek around the corner. Yeah, so you see the blue right there. You see that is the only blue weapon. You can generally tell if it's a shock sphere because it's not up that high. It's normally down by their waist side, and unless they're like running, but for the most part, as you can see, it's also totally stationary, and the ray gun is also down by their side. So you can definitely tell that is 100% the RC. He's almost enraged, which is actually really good. So here, I didn't even notice this before. His enrage is so almost full. What he should have and could have done here was armored and then just absolutely eaten the RC and then just waited for enrage for a little bit while chasing that Faith and immediately gotten her down. And the fact that she ate the Chompy Bar most likely means that she's already on death hit, which means that you would have had 1 completely out of the game. Like, which is absolutely fantastic because she also has weapon progress. Now, he's just banished, fair enough, you know, chilling over here. He sees one going for the insta armor. So there, if you spawn in and you're holding one of your, you know, ability, like your safe ability keys, if you're werewolf, it's howl, if you're war, it's acid armor, you know, whatever. If you don't really see anybody with a weapon, 99 it, and then just dip. You don't even need to fully commit to it because generally that'll be enough to scare somebody. But obviously if you do see somebody, it's great to have that little head start. Now she tries to fire really early. She just wasted a lot of time. I have no idea how much more charge she can have. She drank a soda. We didn't hear the audio, but we did see the animation of it. He should have actually just stuck to a chase here. Actually, very nice. He must have heard something. I did not hear that at all. But very good audio from DJ there. Or rather, audio reading. He's just gonna keep slow chasing. He's gonna use leap as soon as he gets it. Very nice. I believe that he's just using base kit leap. That's what it looks like. Not too bad. Okay, so he knows that there's a cross. He knows that there's two weapons in the game, which is a cross and a flamethrower. Now he's gonna get a very nice kill on antisocial, which is 1 weapon completely down. Now there are 3 weapons in the game. That person accidentally ran their RC right into the, ooh, he has to get this hit here. Very good hit from DJ. So now there, if he, oh, good hit. If he did have his leap there, he could have actually just said screw it to the RC and actually just downed them right away. Obviously, it doesn't really matter in this scenario, but just for optimization purposes, and if it was available. Right there, honestly, he should have just kept chasing and tried to make him waste his cross. Cross only has 7.5 seconds of time to be, you know, able to fire. He's already wasted probably about 3, which leaves him not a whole lot of room. And if you can make him waste it, you're in a really, really good spot. Now, there's only one weapon on the board, and it is in Invection's hands. Bobotic is already injured, and DJ knows that he's nearby here. He's not able to find Bobotic. Apparently, Bobotic just kind of turned into a stealth god here. Very, very nice. I'm gonna guess that he's just totally gone. Now, DJ does get his echo quite a bit later, just due to the fact that detect causes your echolocation cooldown to be, I believe, 15% longer. It's either 15 or 20% longer. It takes a bit to get it back. All right, Rift spawns. That's actually not too bad. Now he's just gonna echo. He's gonna get a good assessment on what weapons exist and what weapons do not exist. They're picking up the book. He just saw that over there. One thing for you guys to know: that animation right there, that's not crouching. I don't believe. I believe that's the book. Also, if you know general book spawns, that's really, really good. The way that you're gonna know general book spawns is if you just play team. That's like the easiest way. But yeah, so I believe that he's not just randomly crouching over there. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they will, and it's really weird if they do. But for the most part, if they're down and they're you know, crunched down like that, that generally means, oh hey, they're grabbing the book. I need to be ready for a res. Now, as you can see, Antisocial's disconnected, and we know where Cinevel died. They died in the server room hallway, I believe is what it is called. Exactly. Now, he's going to go for Rift here. That's actually not too bad. Yes, Bobotic did end up healing, which means that his flamethrower has to have a decent amount of, decent amount of work done on it. Is it 99? I'm not sure, but he's probably going to be able to figure out whether, you know, what weapons are existing and what weapons are not. Now, Bobotic is immediately going back for this. I would actually try to go for Invection here, just because you have 3 hits on him. If you get one more hit on him, he's on 4, and he shouldn't have enough health to live after that. And then you just try to hit him. And if he has a Chompy Bar, great. That's another Chompy Bar out of the game that you don't have to worry about later. He's trying to go for a very big mind game. Facility Warehouse is actually a really good spot to try to get mind games, just because of how the audio is. Yes, the Leo Invection did end up grabbing the book and fully rezzing, but that means that you already know where both of them are. Even if, you know, even if you didn't have vision on them, you'd know exactly where they are. Leo does not realize that he is completely seen. A lot of people don't realize what the Rift actually does for some reason. If you capture it, ooh, he's fine here. He's fine. Yeah, he has enough distance. He can hear him running away. I would have actually just kept pushing on that. He's the only one with a weapon. Cinevel, they don't really have anything. Like the last thing that they had was an RC flyer, which means that they don't have progress on any weapon. So just going after Invection, getting rid of that one weapon, not a bad idea. Now Bobotic at that point would have a weapon, but honestly that's pretty okay. Even if they had a flamethrower, that would be fine. This is going to be an easy leap into a very nice hit. That's Cinevel on the ground again. Now here's where things can get very interesting. Bobotic does not have enough progress. He gets the Molotov, but now there's one on the ground, 2 injured, 1 completely disconnected. Which, you know, fair enough. That's very, very early armor. No real need to do that. I would actually just use I'd rather just use echolocation here rather than armoring. And it's honestly, it's kind of okay to just sit somewhere for a second while you let your echolocation do its thing, so that you don't just run around a corner and, oh hey look, there's a Molotov sitting on you. Now, ooh, that's actually really nice. Easy target immediately activates once they're all 3 together. He's able to just keep using his leaps. He knows what weapons are on the field right now. A Molotov and a cross, and the cross doesn't have much. The cross really doesn't have much. He hears something over there, very nice. He keeps chasing. There's 2 of them here. He's gonna go after the one with a weapon, who is indeed Bobotic. That's going to be another, ooh. Yeah, no, he's super dead here. Very good Molotovs from Bobotic. Yeah, double mollies, very, very nice. And they do still have the cross. Now, one thing to note is that technically with the cross, you only need 28 of the ammo to hit. The only problem is that since now it takes 0.25 seconds to fully extend out to max, that takes like 6-ish charge. So in reality, as a safe bet, you kind of need about 32. He does hear a noise here. That's behind him, actually. Yeah, right there. Very good hit. Nice and easy. That's another one out of the game. Actually, that's the same exact person who was dead out of the game. Now, Bobotic is completely weaponless, but we do not know where Invection or Bobotic are. Now, chances are that... Oh, actually, Bobotic might have made a staff here and went ahead and healed up Invection. Actually, not a bad idea. It's just so easy to get. Never mind, there's 0 weapons on the field, so they went for a heal with no weapons on the board. And stealth demons? Yeah, I doubt they'd be in the locker or anything. I'm sure they just ran through warehouse. Now, he could go for Rift here, but that's a little too risky. Honestly, right now, he should just... Oh. Interesting. You could hear them running up into the side. He's actually just going to commit to going for Rift. Never mind. He's passing by Greenhouse just to see. He hears the audio. He's going to just chase Leo out right now. Not a bad idea. Actually, he's kind of forced into that position. Going around, yes, good. Vaulting there, I believe, is slower unless you're berserked as a werewolf. I think that's faster than just going around. But if you're any other character, just walk around it. It's much faster. Yeah, here, yes, perfect. Yeah, here you just want to echo. Now here you just want to be patrolling both of the holy stations. Yes, you can see that there. Now, one thing about the 2 holy stations here is that these are the 2 closest stations. These are ridiculously close. So you can come down here and you can hear it, or you can actually sit right... if you sit right around here, you can hear both stations. Now, unfortunately, I think that the one that's in Botany currently, right where it's at, is on like the one side where you cannot hear it. So you do have to go a little bit over to Greenhouse, but that only takes about 6 seconds going in between. And it's fine now that he knows that Bobotic's down here. But, you know, really trying to make sure that you can just use audio and trust audio is extremely, extremely helpful. These people are very, very stealthy in this game. I'm quite impressed by how much stealth they've been able to pull off. Unless they're just locker gaming, in which case that would be really, really funny. Although I heavily doubt that they are. That's going to be a leap, no reason to echo. You don't really need to echo right away. Okay, there's nothing there. Yeah, no, there was no audio. So, unless they got really lucky timing, you're good. There's no reason to go to lobby anymore. They're taking interesting routes. One thing to note. Okay, there we go. He does look at it now. Honestly, Bobotic might seriously just be jumping in the locker. I can't really tell, but that is a possibility. It is not out of the realm of possibilities. Now, there's definitely going to be one weapon on the field because it's going to take him at least about 20 seconds to get over to that holy station. And Bobotic was working on the weapon for quite a long time. Invection probably hasn't really gotten to do almost any work. If they have any team comms going on, Bobotic is definitely telling him, hey, he's not on me anymore. You need a hard chase. Oh, I thought that was going to be an early swing, but he did actually get the hit there. Enraged, that's really good. You have to go for a Bobotic here. Actually, echo. That's rough, you know. Generally, there you want to echo, hold up for a second, just see, you know. Yep, because there are now 2 crosses, and this is where he might actually go down. Very good kill on Bobotic. Good commitment. Interesting leap. He definitely did not mean to do that. Nice. Very good movements. I would actually just stick to that doorway and try to make them, just scare them a little bit. Honestly, one thing that can work really, really well is just faking your leap a few times. If you just fake your leap enough times and then keep going at it, very good hit. Fantastic game, DJ. Very, very nice win. that was quite a game. Some crazy stealth. And yeah, beautiful. So let's just get a quick little assessment. DJ with the 14K, very, very nice game. Bobotic with a near 4 stigma. I'm actually not too surprised. Bobotic's pretty damn good. Invection, just kind of vibing, doing a lot of support type things. Cinnavel with 7K. I believe that Cinnavel did a lot of healing, and Antisocial kind of just vibing. Not too bad at all. Beautiful. So that was actually a pretty nice game. Good stuff, DJ. Good killing. Good stealthing, Bobotic. Bobotic, if you're seeing this, very nice stealthing, dude. That was very, very clean. To all the other players, you guys did pretty well. The Molotovs were pretty funny. I think there were like 3 that were crafted that game, and 2 of them worked. Yes, yeah, 2 of them worked. So good stuff, Bobotic, with your mollies. That was pretty funny and very good, actually. But yeah, so I guess kind of my main critiques just for that entire game. One, DJ, you might want to turn your brightness up because it's a little dark. I promise it helps with finding people, because if with how low your brightness was, I could probably just crouch in a corner and turn my back and I'd probably be okay, just due to how dark it is. In general, just for anybody, make sure that your audio is up pretty high. You obviously don't like blow your ears out, but audio for Monster is crazy important. It's also extremely important on Teen, but for Monster it's pretty much detrimental if you want to play at very high levels and high MMR, whatever you want to go with. Yeah, so those are kind of my main things. DJ, don't keep jumping, don't keep leaping too early. That is one thing that I noticed you were doing. You were leaping a little bit too early. I really did like your start of the game, though, of just getting that free hit and immediately just chasing her down. That was actually pretty good. One thing that I would have actually recommended is to, once you do get that down, feast. Feast until you're at around about 33%, because I don't know if you guys know this, but every hit that you get on a non-injured Teen, you get 33%. Well, it's like 33.333, blah, blah, blah. So that basically in every 3 hits, you can be enraged, right? Fantastic. But if you're able to feast up to that 33%, then you could have actually made up for that down and then some, right? Because when you got that down, it resets your enrage. So now you have to hit 3 more people, and then you probably have to go after somebody who isn't even, you know, healed yet, because there's still probably 4 people who are injured, and only maybe, like, even if there's only 3 that are injured, you don't want to force yourself to go after the one who's healthy. So just trying to get that feast in, and if you can get even more, that's absolutely fantastic. If you can go from 33 and you feel secure, maybe armor, right, then try to get up to 66% roughly, just like super rough estimates, because then you only need 1 more hit and you have enraged, and now you have 2 targets that you can go for. That would be fantastic for you to just down. Yeah, so those are kind of my main critiques. Very solid games. Well, I guess just very solid game. Thank you guys for watching the video. Let me know what you think. I know this video is going to be really long, but that's probably just how these videos are going to be, because I want to review roughly 20-25 minute games. That's kind of what I want to try to do. But yeah, so if you do want to, you know, shoot me your videos, hit me up on Discord. If you would like to join my Discord, it's down in the description. We play a lot of VHS, like an absurd amount of VHS. And yeah, thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, and or evening, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.